The pipe community is very much alive and well. I saw it with my own two eyes today, and it was glorious. It was amazing. It was awesome. I gotta tell you about it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is James, or Arizona Jim, or Hey Fucker, or Hey Dude, Hey whatever. I don't care. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Do a lot of different topics. Talk about music. I post some singing stuff. I post about my guitar repair stuff. So business conversations, music conversations, sobriety conversations. We're gonna run the gamut. It's whatever the fuck I want to talk about. So, but today I had an amazing experience. Be get a little closer to you. I had an amazing experience. Went to the Arizona Pipe Club meetup. It's been a couple of years since I've gone. They meet up every other Saturday. Excuse me. They meet up the second Saturday of every month, and most of the time I've been too busy, and I've had other obligations, or I've wanted to sleep, or I just had other stuff going on. But I went today, and in light of my video that I posted yesterday, talking about some of the underlying drama that's kind of unfolded over a couple days. I in the video I posted yesterday, I talked about, the especially here in the virtual world, there seems to be a feeling of a little bit more club-like attitude, behaviors. And yes, there is that, and I think there's always going to be that, because we're in a virtual space. I think there's always going to be an element to that. I think there's always going to be people that kind of lean towards that way, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. What I hope to do through this channel and through my Instagram is to be more positive, is to be more uplifting, to be more encouraging, to harbor that community ideology and that community feeling. And today at this pipe club meetup, and it is a pipe club, don't get me wrong, it is a pipe club, but there were so many conversations going on. There was such a inclusive feeling from everybody. There were some really brand new pipe smokers that were joining us today. So got to have a lot of great conversations about, first steps into it, our opinions for the guys that have been smoking for a while, our opinions on what to watch out for, kind of tips and tricks, some recommendations. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. And there was, I'd say probably 15, 20 people there. And in a fairly small-ish lounge. I mean, we took up a fair chunk of space in the lounge today. And it was awesome. It truly was awesome. And it made me realize that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control our own actions. And I'm going to continue through my YouTube channel, through my Instagram, while, yes, showcasing some of the things that I do, showcasing the things that make me who I am, the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I do for work, but also being a part of a bigger thing, community, where it's more about positivity, it's more about encouraging and continuing to, post those pictures over on Instagram. If you've seen them more times than not, I'm sitting there smiling. And sometimes life isn't going so great. Sometimes, it's a bad day. Sometimes there's the shit that hits us. But I truly believe that if even when it's hard, keep smiling. Keep smiling, because we don't know what somebody else is going through. And one person sees your smile, one person reads a positive statement, a positive comment, can totally change the trajectory of their day. It can totally flip it around. And as a community, we have this this already, what's the word I'm looking for? We already have this shared love of pipes, pipe tobacco, cigars, whether it's a hobby for you or it's a part of your lifestyle. We already have that. And I think for me, like my thought process behind not just talking about pipes and pipe tobacco and cigars and being more me across everything that's going on in my life, as far as, like I said, what I do for work, what I do for fun outside of pipes and cigars and stuff, lets other people get to know who I am and the things that I have other interests in. And I found, like today, one of these new pipe smokers is a bass player, and he's here locally. And so I was able to connect with him as a guitar repair person, gave him my card, said, hey, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate, give me a call. We'll get you into the shop and we'll get you taken care of. So I now know that we have that shared interest of music and playing music. And it doesn't matter what level, whether you're just somebody that sits and strums an acoustic guitar in your bedroom, you're a guitar player. Somebody that just sings in the shower, not everybody has to be a gigging musician, a professional musician to share that interest. So, by opening up these conversations outside of the pipe and pipe tobacco stuff, we get to know people better. And it was so much fun today to be able to have those types of conversations. It was so much fun to just be around people that wanted to be around people, that wanted to share their experiences with different tobaccos. That, in these meetups, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, lots of people bring a sampling of their tobacco collections and cellars. And so it's a lot of sharing tobaccos and trying new stuff and talking and, giving your 2 cents on different blends and talking about different pipe makers and pipe brands. And, it was so much fun, and it was such a breath of fresh air to be able to experience that, especially after the video that I made yesterday. The pipe community is alive and well. The pipe community is absolutely alive and well. Now, we can choose to be a part of drama. Now, let me explain. Yesterday's video was not to be a part of drama. If it came across that way, I apologize. I know that I'm sure that there's some people that think I jumped on the bandwagon to talk about, something that was a hot topic, that it would get me lots of views and lots of comments and stuff. Bottom line, I don't do all this for massive views and everything else. First of all, I do pipe and tobacco type stuff, so these platforms bastardize me anyway. So I did that video yesterday more so to bring up the topic of giving other people some grace, giving yourself some grace, being able to admit when you're wrong and to do what you can to right the wrong, and just lead your lives with a little bit more kindness in your hearts. And it was also to support one of the people that was involved in the drama type stuff. But I was not intending to interject myself into the drama. So we can choose to stay away from the drama. We can choose to just let that go, be over there. I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to continue to do what I do. If you want to do a video to support somebody that's in some kind of situation, go for it, because now that's being part of the community. That's showing up. That is showing up. That is showing support. That is being encouraging to whichever party you side with. But we can choose to keep that shit over there. Push it over there. And that's what I'm going to try to do better at. I'm going to try to do better at when those things come up, unless it is something that I want to be supportive of somebody, then I will do a better job of communicating that in a video, that this is not to be a part of the drama. This isn't to encourage increased drama or to prolong the drama. It's purely to support somebody. And if that does prolong it, if that does, then it does. But, you know, if you want to show support to somebody, show support. Again, that's the community part of it. Yeah. See, today was an amazing day. Today was awesome. It did my heart so much good to see people coming together, having great conversations, and being inclusive, and just showing truly what the community is about. It's about getting together. It's about a, quote, brotherhood. I know there's lots of women here. Y'all are a part of this too. That's all I wanted to say. And I really appreciate everybody that took some time to comment on my video yesterday. Lots of great conversations, several different perspectives to think about and to kind of put in the mental Rolodex for, you know, future situations that will inevitably come up. Because I think sometimes we get wrapped up in our own perspective, and we are not as we're not as easily able to see other perspectives. So being able to have those conversations and to you know, have that kind of engagement where it makes me think a little bit is absolutely awesome. So yeah, it was a good day. Smoked more today than I have probably in the last like 4 months. So my throat's a little raw. Did shit tons of talking. It was awesome. It was a great day. It's just what I needed, especially in light of everything going on. It was awesome. So thank you to the Arizona Pipe Club for continuing the stewardship of the hobby and the lifestyle, continuing to be inclusive, continuing to be encouraging for those of just getting started in the pipe journey. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. So I'm going to sign off now because this is a long ass video. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and join the conversation. And yeah, let's have fun. All right, now we'll bye for real. Bye. Okay, go away. Go bye bye.